So winters are over, summers are here, and the best place to go right now are the mountains. And I'm heading along with my friends. April and May first week, a lot of my friends and a lot of people who are skeptical about what to pack, how to set your bike up and what needs to be in the luggage. I am too skeptical and I am at Pathpavers right now and I'm heading to meet Siddharth to know more about what can be done best. I have a list of things that I need to pack and I'm just worried if it's too much. So probably Siddharth will be the right guy to help me out. So let's go inside and have a word with him. So Siddharth, what's up?
Hey, all good. How are you?
यार मैं स्पीति जाने के लिए प्लान कर रहा हूँ.
Okay, nice.
Never been to Spiti. पहली राइड है. My colleagues have been. So for me, it's more of a scare as well because I don't know what to pack.
Yeah, I can see you're pretty much scared about it.
Thanks. And for your surprise, I made a list of what things I need to carry.
Okay. Neck warmers, puncture kit,
Don't judge.
earplugs. Okay, this seems more like a panic list, but we can actually revise on it and let's make a proper list which would be easy and comfortable for you so
Cool.
that your ride becomes
Enjoyable.
and perfect.
Thanks.
So the first thing first, proper riding jacket. You just need one jacket with good armors and you do not need two jackets. Instead of carrying multiple jackets, layering works better. A base layer, thermal layer and your riding jacket can handle most of the mountain conditions.
So one jacket, not two.
Obviously.
Cool.
Because obviously you do not want to carry that much weight in your luggage.
ठीक है.
Right? Because lighter you ride, farther you go. Gloves, yes.
I've kept 3.
So the best thing, keep only 2 gloves. One would be the summers because while riding from Delhi till Manali, you might need only the summer gloves.
ठीक है.
Post Manali, you might need the winter gloves and winter gloves which are already like waterproof gloves.
ठीक है.
So that would be the appropriate thing to do. You'll be reducing on weight again on that.
Cool.
Right. Rain protection.
ज़रूरत पड़ेगा.
So rain protection is super important. So the weather is unpredictable in the mountains and you never know what's going to happen. How is the weather going to play its role? And you need a proper rain layer for your riding gear so that you can actually go from point A to point B. You don't have to stop until unless the roads are pretty bad. So just make sure that you have a proper rain gear along with you.
ठीक है.
And it should be a proper riding rain gear.
ठीक है.
Trekking sort of material, do not get that. Get a proper motorcycle rain gear only.
ठीक है.
Because then you
Because
need,
I have one with the jacket that I bought, so it's
yeah,
already there.
that's
So
good. But
the-
then make sure the pants are good enough because the zippers are longer on the rain gear made for motorcycles, and that would be easy for you to hop in.
Got it.
Yeah. Earplugs are super important because with the altitude, there's a lot of distress that happens in this area.
इतना तो पता है कि कान बंद हो जाते हैं भाई एक पॉइंट के बाद.
कान बंद हो जाते हैं एंड कई बार आपको वहाँ पे बहुत शोर भी होता है एंड इट्स एक्चुअली टायरिंग. Also, wind noise fatigue is real and especially on the long rides. But we do have these 2 options for you which will reduce the total wind noise for up to 30 decibels. Basic medical kit, puncture kit and tire inflator, that's important.
ठीक है.
Because there are certain scenarios where you can actually use the kit. There are certain scenarios where you cannot, but then it will still help
In some way or the other.
in some way or the other.
Cool.
Tire inflator is super important again, and puncture kit. We also run DIY classes here at Pathpavers where riders can actually learn the basics of the motorcycle like puncture repairs, how to repair their clutch cables, especially the first aid thing. It's super important when you're heading into the mountains. Hydration. Again, all these things are like important that we're talking about. Hydration is important because when you ride for longer, you lose a lot of water from the body and then your limbs swell up.
Okay.
In that case, what happens is these gloves, they are going to irritate you a lot. Your boots are going to irritate you a lot. And obviously you do not want that. You want your ride to be peaceful and happy. So make sure that you have a bladder and a hydration bag along with you. Hydration is extremely important when riding into the mountains. It doesn't just prevent swelling, it helps you stay alert and ride longer without getting fatigued. This will also help you in keeping a sane mind riding the motorcycle, because when you are dehydrated, it's very hard for you to concentrate on the motorcycle.
ध्यान हटी दुर्घटना घटी.
Exactly. Also, make sure that you carry a lot of zip ties along with you. These small things can actually improve your ride a lot, because you never know when you need them.
Also coming to the point of luggage, I'm thinking of carrying soft luggage.
With the soft luggage, it will also help you in case you're gonna hit someone. Your motorcycle will still be intact and it will not take the impact of that particular hit, and you will not go down suddenly. But with the hard luggage, there is a high possibility that even with the slightest of the touch, you can go down with the motorcycle. So that is not something that you would love to.
जाने से पहले मत डराओ.
जाने से पहले डराने वाली लिस्ट आपने शेयर कर ली थी, तो डराना ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज समटाइम्स प्रिकॉशन इज़ बेटर देन क्योर.
And how do I pack, man?
Okay, so packing is something that is again important, because you don't have to stack your clothes like you're going for a trip to Thailand, but all you have to do is ranger roll.
Roll in.
Yeah, roll it. So this is specifically known as ranger roll. It is coming from the defense side or something, some story. But then what you have to do is you have to roll your clothes, okay, and carry least amount of clothes as possible. Try and get the dry fits. They dry pretty quick. It will keep you cool when you're riding in the warmer weather. Easy to carry.
Okay.
राइडिंग गियर और डेली क्लोथ्स का जो सेपरेशन की हम डिस्कशन कर रहे थे, आई थिंक यू हैव टू प्ले स्मार्ट with the weight distribution.
ठीक है.
Sometimes the riding gear is obviously heavier than your normal clothes and daily required items, but if you know how to balance the weight, आपका ट्रैकिंग बूट्स फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपके एक साइड में है तो उतना ही वेट आपको दूसरी साइड में डालना है. योर डेली नीड्स का जो एसेंशियल्स होते हैं,
जो बाइक पे जरूरत रहेगा वो एक साइड पे रखूंगा, एंड बाकी के उस साइड पे जो मेरे को वहां जाके जरूरत पड़ेगी.
एक चीज और, अगर आप सो दिस इज हाउ आई डू इट. सो व्हाट आई डू कि जब मुझे रास्ते में जो चीज़ की रिक्वायरमेंट है उनको हमेशा आपको टॉप पे रखना है और सबसे लास्ट में रखना है.
दैट्स प्रीटी कॉमन. हाँ,
ठीक है, वो सबसे लास्ट में रखना है. फिर कुछ लोग क्या है कि नीचे का डाल देते हैं तो उसको निकालना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है,
सारा
पूरा सामान निकालना पड़ता है. सो अवॉइड डूइंग दैट. जितना हो सके दोनों को बैलेंस करने की कोशिश करो. जो चीज़ की आपको रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है रास्ते में उसको सबसे नीचे डालो.
ठीक है, दैट्स ट्रू.
ठीक है. सो अगर आपके रास्ते में रोड ज़्यादा बनी हुई है एंड देयर इज नो
80% 90% तो है,
90% अगर बना हुआ है, तो इन दैट केस व्हाट यू कैन डू इज टॉप बॉक्स. अगर आप ले जाना चाहो तो इफ यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन टॉप बॉक्स, देन टेल को जितना हो सके टॉप रैक के लिए स्पेस बना हुआ है उस पर बहुत ज़्यादा वेट नहीं डालना है आपको. ठीक है. मेक श्योर दैट यू आर यूजिंग द रियर सीट फर्स्ट.
ओके.
रियर सीट को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूज़ करो. टेल को तो जितना हो सके यूज़ ही मत करो.
इट्स जस्ट लाइक अ सपोर्ट.
Yeah, it's just like a support or something to tie your luggage. जो भी आपका लगेज है उसको टाई करने के लिए उसको यूज कर सकते हो.
ठीक है.
जितना हो सके टेल को मत यूज करो, बिकॉज वो आपका बैलेंस आउट करेगी, क्योंकि देयर इज अ गैप एंड देन पीछे अगर ज्यादा वेट डाल दोगे देयर वुड बी अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेस ऑन द रियर एंड ऑफ द मोटरसाइकिल. सो डू नॉट डू दैट. या सो अभी तक हमने जितनी भी बात की है, आई थिंक द पैकिंग इज क्वाइट एसेंशियल, क्योंकि रास्ते में ना आपको बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं. कई बार वेट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, आई हैव सीन पीपल जिनका लगेज एक साइड में गिरता रहता है. आई एम श्योर बहुत लोगों ने देखा हुआ है इस तरह का. सो ट्राई एंड पैक फॉर प्रोटेक्शन फर्स्ट. वेदर वेरिएशन, फटीक के लिए जो कुछ भी आप कर सकते हो, लाइक द ब्लैडर, हाइड्रेशन बैग और समथिंग, एंड ऑल्सो फॉर द इमरजेंसी थिंग्स. जितना हो सके बेयर मिनिमम पैक करो. इस तरह के कपड़े पैक करो जिनको आप वापस यूज कर सकते हो. ड्राई फिट्स.
अंडरस्टूड.
एज वी
spoken
already about it. I hope you have a great ride.
Thanks, man. So guys, if you're planning for any of the north rides, come over to Path Pavers if you have any kind of doubts. You have the riders sitting here, not sales guys who are trying to sell you things. They'll help you out, they'll talk to you, make sure you are comfortable just like I am right now, and So if you like this video, consider subscribing to the Throttle Edge page. We make more such content, and also comment and let us know what you guys think, what all topics or what all options that we need to cover up. Ride safe. See you guys later.